Recently, I painted a watercolor sky with some unexpected effects that I liked. Now I'm going to challenge myself to see if I can control the watercolor and make it happen on purpose. Follow along to see how it goes, so you can use this technique too. Watercolor has a reputation for being difficult, and it's true to a certain extent. I'm going to help take some of the mystery out of that process for you. By the way, this is video number 3 in a 6-part series on painting watercolor skies on sunny days. I'm going to paint a watercolor sky on a sunny day with some wispy clouds using an experimental technique where I wet the paper entirely in an attempt to paint cirrus clouds. First, I'm wetting the page entirely. It will be very wet. When you do this, it should have a sheen on it like a mirror. Now I'm going to take a chip brush and use it to apply the paint carefully. I'm using Cobalt blue and Manganese blue hue. I'm imagining the sun is here, so the sky will be lighter on this side. To get good at anything, you have to do it a lot. What does that mean? It means you're not always going to like what you paint, but the more you paint, the faster you'll get through this curve. But there are a lot of subjects to paint and many kinds of techniques you can use. How do you master each technique you choose to learn? Do it a lot. And be prepared to put your painting away for several weeks if you don't like it. After that amount of time, you will see your work with fresh eyes. Trust me, I know this because I've done it many times. Talk about a confidence boost. I'll need to work on this side because I can see the paper is drying, which means it's getting more of a matte surface rather than a shiny surface. I'm intermingling the colors, and that will cause more unity in the painting. I'm looking for that cotton ball effect. But I need to keep the dots of paint separated from each other because they migrate. My corner wasn't filled in there. Now I'm going to put in some manganese blue hue going towards the horizon. I see some streakiness there in the white, and I actually like that. You'll see that. And sometimes you'll see where you'll see some of that cotton ball effect higher up in the atmosphere, but as you get closer to the horizon, it seems to be more of a streak of color. Now really what I wanted is I wanted more of the, well, I guess it doesn't matter. What I was wanting was more of the manganese blue hue right at the horizon, but that didn't happen. But I think that's okay. I'm going to add a little more pigment to try to suggest more of the cotton ball effect. And I'm going to use the same bristles that I used for the cobalt blue. I'm going to use it on the manganese blue because the brush is uneven and I'm able to touch better where I want it to touch. And those may be a little bit too close together. We'll see. Now I'm going to try to blend these a little bit because we're getting closer to the horizon. Using completely wet and to wet, we have this lovely watercolor sky that would work in about any outdoor scene. I hope you try it, and don't worry if it doesn't look like mine. Yours could be even better. To see another example of a watercolor sky done with a chip brush, check out this video.